Hey guys, Andrew Whisnant here with this new thing I'm doing called Football Talk. Um, so yeah, I'm mainly just gonna be talking about NFL and college football, but since that's coming to an end, if I continue this show, it'll probably switch to mainly like a sports talk or something, just give me more to talk about. But for today, it's just football talk because the BCS was last night, the wild card playoffs were last night. So yeah, but anyway, I'm Andrew Whisnant. I have a vlog on the channel you're watching on, and I have like a couple days worth. And so yeah, if you want to check that out, that'd be cool. Thank you if you do. But yeah, other than that, we're just gonna talk right into it. I'm gonna start with the NFL wild card first because the BCS was crazy. So I'm gonna start with the easy stuff first before we get into the more craziness. But yeah, and then the NFL wild card weekend, which was this past Saturday and Sunday, we had the Colts and the Chiefs go off against each other, and that was insane. Um, not as insane as the BCS, but it was pretty insane because you had, well, I don't even know the score at halftime, but if you're the Colts, you're getting blown out, and basically, and in the NFL, it's not like college. You can't just come back like Florida State did last night. You can't just come back. Like if you're gonna stay in a game, you need to stay in it for the most time. But Andrew Luck went just ignored the score. Like he didn't even look. He must have not even been watching the Chiefs offense, and he must have not even looked at the scoreboard the whole time because he just went out and played, and he played amazingly. I don't even know if that's a word, amazingly, but yeah. Um, he went out, and a lot of people have been calling him the Michael Jordan of the NFL because he has like the most fourth quarter comebacks since he came into the league, and that's pretty insane considering how young he is. Because this is his second year, he's taken his team to the wild card twice. Last year he didn't win it, but this year he did because of his comeback. Like I think they were down by two more scores, and he brought them back, and they won 45-41. I think that was a fun score. I don't really know. I don't really know the stats from that game. But yeah, he came back and just obliterated. He, I don't know. He has an attitude where he's not gonna quit and he's just gonna kill you, basically. So yeah, that game was pretty insane. I did watch a little bit of that. I did not watch the New Orleans Philadelphia game, and I did not watch the Packers 49ers game. I did not watch these because I was just doing other stuff. I was at a friend's house and just busy and all that. But yeah, I did hear that the New Orleans Saints game and the Eagles game was crazy. Um, for that prediction for the game, I predicted that because I was talking to my friend about it. I predicted that New Orleans would win because you can't. I mean, Philadelphia hasn't played well at home at all this year. They came on at the hard end of the year, but they haven't played well. I don't think Chip Kelly, the Philadelphia coach, didn't get his first win until like halfway through the season at home. So yeah, I didn't think. I mean, and New Orleans doesn't play outside, and they don't play good away, or they don't play well away. But it's still Philadelphia. They don't have a good home crowd, and they don't play well at home this year. So yeah, apparently something crazy happened in the end. But I thought New Orleans would win, and I didn't think Drew Brees would do that bad. Apparently Nick Foles didn't do that bad, and apparently it was just a good game. But like I said, I didn't watch it. So comment down below and tell me what happened because I heard it was a pretty good game, and Eagles fans were upset. So yeah, comment down below if I got all of that totally wrong. Tell me because I might have. But yeah, anyway. And then the next game was Sunday at 1 o'clock. It was the Cincinnati Bengals versus San Diego Chargers. And I'm a Bengals fan, so of course I watched the game. And it pissed me off because Andy Dalton didn't do anything. He just basically lost us the game. Philip Rivers played well. Mainly, I think he threw like 18 passes though, and so he didn't have to play well considering that just ran it all over the Bengals defense. So that ticked me off. Our defense played reasonably well though to keep us in the game, and then our offense just we ran the ball a lot and we were pretty successful with it. And then Andy Dalton turned it over like 4 times or something crazy like that. And then we didn't get like we have our backup running back Giovanni Bernard. He's supposed to be like our change of pace back, and he's supposed to like get out in open space and just run wild. He didn't really do that, and it was just a bad game. And if you don't know the outcome of that game, the Chargers won. I don't remember the final score, but yeah, it was pretty bad. And I don't know. The Bengals fan, that kind of upset me because it's like Andy Dalton's done that 3 times now. He's just gave it away to his play. He's just given it away in the wild card. Like the game, he threw his first touchdown pass of his playoff career, and he's been to the playoffs 3 years in a row. And so it's just like, really? I think he's thrown like 6 or 7 interceptions throughout his playoff career too. So, and lost all 3 of them. But yeah, and then the last wild card game was the 49ers versus the Packers, and that game was cold, very cold. If you didn't know, like Lambeau Field was like 30 degrees below or something crazy like that. They were giving out like free hand warmers every hour of the game or something like that. It was just crazy. And people are out there shirtless and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I did not watch that game as well, but I heard it was pretty like tough game. 49ers ran the ball a lot, and they passed the ball. They were just pretty successful, and the Packers played relatively good D from what I heard and saw, and they contained the 49ers offense, but it's just the Packers offense did well, but with Aaron Rodgers only coming back from his second week playing and then going against a better defense period, I know that the 49ers were missing their top 2 corners, Carlos Rogers and somebody else. I forgot who the other guy they were missing was. But still, that's still a better coaching job than what they faced last week, which was they faced the Bears last week. Yeah, they faced the Bears in Week 17. I'm not trying to, like, if you're a Bears fan, I'm not trying to say anything bad about it, but the 49ers have better coaches, a better pass rush, and they got into Aaron Rodgers' face, and it's just crazy. I didn't think the Packers would win that game if it was at home. Aaron Rodgers played well for coming back, but I don't think he even threw for 200 yards. So, yeah. And then on to the game from last night, the BCS. Before we get into that, my predictions for the divisional round, which is the 49ers and the Panthers, and that's going to be interesting. I think Carolina will come out winning somehow. I think it'll be close, because the 49ers always play well in the playoffs. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be like 34-31 or something like that, 28-20, 28-24, or something close, something under 5 points. So yeah, that should be a good game. I think Carolina's defense will come through. Another game is the Denver Chargers game, Denver Broncos versus San Diego Chargers. I think the Broncos will win. I think Peyton Manning will somehow pull it through, even though he doesn't really play well in the playoffs. I think Peyton Manning will come through. I don't think San Diego will be able to win. If they do win, I'll be shocked. That means Philip Rivers will have to play well, which he has been playing well this year. He's played really well this year, and he's up. He should be up for MVP. He shouldn't win it, but he should be considered. He should be like a finalist if you would consider him a finalist. Yeah, I think Denver will win that game. What are the other division games? Excuse me. The Colts are facing the Patriots. I believe the Patriots will somehow win. I don't think Andrew Luck can beat the Patriots. Not with Tom Brady. And then the other one is, New Orleans versus Seattle? Seattle wins that. Did you watch the Week 13 game? Seattle dominated. Seattle will win that. I don't care the injuries or whatever. Seattle will win that. If New Orleans wins, I'll do like 100 push-ups on one leg or something. But yeah, that's just our one hand or whatever. I'll do something crazy. Just remember that. If New Orleans wins, I'll do something crazy. Come up with it in the comments or something. But yeah, and then to the final game, the BCS, which happened last night, which was crazy. Now in yesterday's vlog, if you haven't watched that, I said that Florida State would win, but then I switched it right before the game to Auburn. I was talking to one of my friends and I switched it. I can show you guys proof if you want to see it, but yeah, I switched it to Auburn. I had a feeling. And at halftime, I was like, holy crap, that was like the best feeling I've ever gotten. I was actually predicted right. And then in the fourth quarter, I was like, oh crap. And then Trey Mason got that amazing run. I was like, yes, I'm going to win. Because it was like a minute left. It was like a minute and like 40-something left. I was like, there's no way Jameis Winston could win. And then a 4-yard pass turned into a 45-yard pass. And then I was like, well, crap. It was just a crazy game. It was a good game. It was a pretty awesome game. I loved watching it. I think I watched every play of it. BCS is over. That was a great game to end the BCS on. Um, Auburn came in and played exceptionally well, considering they were supposed to be like a 10-point underdog or double-digit underdog. And I guess that's just the SEC, because SEC plays well in big games, and I don't think Florida State has played somebody as tough as Auburn yet. That D line was crazy last night. D Ford went off. He was in Jameis Winston's face like almost every play. Yeah, I don't think Jameis Winston has ever faced a pass rush quite like that or a defense quite like that. But he proved at the end why he won the Heisman. He wasn't really consistent throughout the game, but he put it on his. He basically said, "Put the team on my back," and he went out and won the game. And he threw it to a 6'5" wide receiver on a 5'11" corner, and I mean, what else can you ask for? Yeah, he just delivered. He went 6 of 7 for like 70-something yards on the last drive, 80-something yards. He just won the game, and it ticked me off. But yeah, it was an awesome game. Nick Marshall and Trey Mason did exceptional. Nick Marshall played well in the passing game. But I mean, the only thing Florida State really had going for them, they had a couple big runs, but Jameis Winston just came back at the end. It was also a coaching battle. Jimbo kind of outcoached Auburn's coach, which is like, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. Yeah, Jimbo Fisher, they ran that fake punt. He ran a crazy fake punt. He did. I don't think anybody else would attempt to do that. You run a fake punt, and you run a jet sweep fake punt, and that's just, I don't know. It seems like a dumb call, but when it happened, everybody loved Jimbo Fisher, and it changed the game, and that's why Florida State won. And yeah, Auburn played exceptionally well. I'm proud of the SEC. I'm a Georgia fan, but I'm proud of the SEC. Went in there and played well against the Heisman and supposedly the best offense in one of the best offenses in BCS history, and it was just an awesome game. I was pleased to watch it. I was blessed to watch it. Tell me what you guys think, because I know Florida State was like 18 points down. That's the biggest comeback in the BCS era. I don't know what they're gonna do after this, because I know they're doing the top four playoffs next year, but they said there was gonna be changed, something different. I didn't watch after the game. I turned it off. So tell me if you know anything about that, because I don't. But yeah, so that's it for today. I'll probably do another one Monday. It'll probably be about the divisional playoff round, and then maybe some basketball, something else. I'll find something else to talk about. Something always happens in the sports world. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, like, comment, talk to me about what I said. Tell me if I got it all wrong, if I sound stupid, which I probably do. But yeah, so that's my first sports talk. If you watch the vlogs, I'll be coming out with a vlog later today, because I'm doing some other stuff later, and so I'll talk about that after the vlog, or in the vlog after I get done with it. So yeah, if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. I'll probably do one like every Monday or something, because now the NFL's not over, there's not a Monday night game anymore, and so I can't really talk about that. And yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys next Monday. For some of you, I'll see you guys later, because I'll be posting the vlog, so go watch those, please. So yeah, hope you all have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye.